4 practical open releases this week for developers. NVIDIA's Alpamayo 2 Super, Cursor's Mixture-of-Kittens Megakernel, CopilotKit Channels SDK for Slack and Teams, and a pixel-native RAG tutorial for visual document retrieval. NVIDIA released Alpamayo 2 Super. It is a 34 billion parameter vision language action model. Weights OpenMDW-1.1. Code Apache 2.0. Architecturally, 32 billion backbone plus a 2.3 billion diffusion action decoder. Inputs, multi-camera RGB, text, and time-stamped ego motion history. Public notebooks use 6 cameras and 4 historical frames per camera. Trajectory API, 64 waypoints from 0.1 to 6.4 seconds at 0.1 second intervals. Cursor open-sourced Mixture-of-Kittens under Apache 2.0. They report up to 2.37 times layer throughput. End-to-end tokens per second per GPU rose from 760.9 to 170.2 in a 512 GPU test. CopilotKit Channels SDK is MIT licensed and runs AG-UI agents inside Slack and Teams. Pixel-native RAG renders pages to overlapping image tiles, embeds them and indexes with FAISS. How Alpamayo decides. A 32 billion vision language model ingests full surround video and context. A 2.3 billion diffusion action decoder produces a trajectory distribution and samples a plan. Each output includes a chain of causation trace and a meta-action label. Training, about 115,000 hours of multi-camera video, over 1 billion images, and roughly 3.7 million COSI traces. Metrics, Lingo Judge 79.2, AlpaSim 1.50 plus or minus 0.13 on 910 scenarios. OpenLoop MinAD6 at 6.4 seconds, with 0.911 meters on 937 samples. How MoK works. MoK fuses MoE communication and compute into a single deterministic megakernel. It supports BF16 and MXFP8 and targets Blackwell SM100 or SM103 GPUs in GB200 or GB300 NVL72 racks. Benchmarks used EP64 with 248 tokens per GPU before routing. Reported speedups include up to 2.37 times MXFP8 forward. End-to-end testing used 512 GPUs across GB300 NVL72 racks. Developer impact. CopilotKit separates transport from agent logic. Messages are authored as JSX and lowered to BlockKit or adaptive cards. The SDK is MIT licensed and includes Node, Hano, and Express listeners in @CopilotKit/runtime/v2. Create channel accepts tools, context, components, and options like sanitize agent events. Pixel native RAG shows practical steps: playwright rendering, tesseract OCR, SIGLIP or clip embeddings, FAISS index, and a fast API server. Industry context. Automotive OEMs and fleet operators can use Alpamayo's trajectories and COSI traces for auto-labeling. NVIDIA reports auto-labeling can shorten annotation cycles from months to days. MoK benefits labs and cloud providers with NVL72 racks. Small teams are excluded by hardware needs. CopilotKit eases deploying agents into Slack and Teams without rewriting logic. PixelRAG is relevant where visual layout, tables, and formulas matter. Limitations and trade-offs. Alpamayo metrics are dataset specific and do not guarantee broad generalization. MoK requires Blackwell SM100 or SM103 GPUs and software like Python 3.12, PyTorch 2.10, and CUDA 13.0. PixelRAG increases compute and storage by rendering and embedding image tiles. Channels SDK shifts platform rendering to adapters, but leaves agent health and credentials with you. Bottom line, these releases lower different production barriers. Alpamayo 2 Super is an open commercial VLA with trajectories and COSI traces that can speed auto-labeling. MoK reduces MoE communication overhead on NVL72 racks with reported layer speedups. CopilotKit offers a pragmatic adapter for multi-platform agents. PixelRAG gives a reproducible tile-based approach to visual document retrieval. Look for independent benchmarks and hardware availability signals. Sources and further reading are in the video description. The 4 Marktechpost articles are about Alpamayo 2 Super, CopilotKit Channels SDK, PixelRAG, and Cursor's Mixture-of-Kittens MoK.